Happy Tuesday. Happy January 21st. It is chilly in our little hometown here. It is like, I can't even tell you what the feel goods are because they don't feel good. They're in the negatives. I think we're down to 1. We woke up, it was 6 degrees and now it's going downwards. So, but I got English muffins rising, and it's been a frustrating morning for me all around, and I'm hoping that the English muffins will rise, and if they don't, I'm still gonna bake them and see how they come out, because that's a lot of product that is wasted if it doesn't. But sometimes that happens. Sometimes you can have the best intentions with it and the best ingredients, and it still doesn't come out the way that you think it should. The first time I used the yeast in it, it didn't bloom. So I thought, well, maybe I killed the yeast, because I know it was good yeast, because that's the yeast I use for our bread and stuff. So I started over again. It acted a little better, but not like it should. But I went with it. So, and then it just acted like there was too much dough to it, and I should have held back some of the dough, or too much flour, and I should have held back some of that flour, and I thought, nope, this is what it usually takes, and I dumped it in, and so it isn't as soft as it usually is. So we'll see. But I have my cup of coffee in my Michigan mug with my French vanilla creamer, and just been, I don't know, sitting around, well, besides doing what I just told you. But it is weigh-in Tuesday. I don't want to talk about it because I don't understand it. It kind of goes along with the muffins and everything. So Mr. Jerry always weighs himself on the same day as I do, and he said he was up, and I am up. I am up a good 1.5. No idea why. Because I really feel like I'm eating better. And I look at the sodium intake on the app, and it's been running about 1800. I don't think that's it, but I don't know. So it's just like, as I told my friend Miss Jenny, some days it's more difficult to get up and dust yourself off to move on. And that's where I am today. Frustration. And so when I started the English muffins, and that didn't go well, and I am trying my darndest not to get grumpy and just throw caution to the wind. So I don't want to record this. This is where I sit here and think, why am I doing this? I'm not doing myself any good by coming on here and saying that I gained, and I'm not being, I'm just not being inspiring for anybody. So, But anyways, so today's plans is to just do what I always do. I get back on it. There's nothing in the house that is like the cookies. If I have a cookie, I'm tracking it. Jerry bought ice cream on Sunday. Neither one of us have even wanted any of it. Y'all, I can eat ice cream when it's this temp too, but we haven't wanted it. The last time we ate out was on Friday for my mom's birthday. I don't know. So for me, I'm just going to keep going, keep plugging along. And I know that I said I was going to be on Tuesdays and Fridays. I still plan on being on Tuesdays and Fridays. I still plan on my Fridays being what I've worked on for the week. But there might be days I might just pop on like Monday and just check in to see how y'all are doing. And I can't guarantee it's going to be every day, because doing a vlog style every day, anyways, for me is a lot of work, because you're always picking up your phone, you're always recording, and then you have to do all the editing, and which you guys really don't give a yoo-hoo about. But there are just some days I just don't want to do it. And so that's why I backed off to Tuesdays and Fridays. So today there's we're not going no place, folks. It's supposed to be even worse tomorrow. We do not plan on leaving the house. The earliest would be Thursday, maybe Friday. We both have lots to do here, and so I'm just knitting, or I'm crocheting, or I'm watching YouTube videos, or listening to an audiobook, or trying to make English muffins, and just trying not to dwell on it, the weight gain and stuff, and try not to figure out why can't I, and and not to compare. So I hope you all are doing well. How's your weight loss journey going? I have a couple buddies that on my weigh-in day let them know, and on their weigh-in day they let me know. It's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling when you're on that struggle bus and you just want to just give in and say, I'm supposed to be this way. So, but I'm going to try to get better for you guys. So what is coming up? There is the Super Bowl, because our Lions, they lost. They just, if you're going to have a bad game, they had to have it on that game, and they're out, and they're still my Lions, and I'm not blaming one person over anybody. It's a team sport, and the other team brought their A game, and we brought our CD game. So but we still ended up as #1 seed, and 2 years in a row, so that speaks volumes. So there is an upcoming mystery quilt along, and it's under Cuts and Bolts on Facebook. I'll have in the description box. She always does a New Year's Eve, and she usually does a Super Bowl, and I'm not for sure if she does anything in the spring, summer, but she comes up with these designs, and I usually do them. And I did not do her New Year's Eve, because it came out, it's gorgeous. I've seen it. I might try to do it when it came out, she said that for it to be done in on New Year's Eve, you would have to do clues 1 through 5 first. So there was a lot of pieces to it. So this mystery quilt along, all it is that she's already put out, there's 2 sizes, king, queen, and a lap throw. And I was going to do the queen size, but I'm bound and determined to shop my store and see what I have, because in this dresser right here, which is my cutting station up here, along with my cutting station right underneath you, is full. So in the second drawer are kits, and in the projects, and this one right here is projects that I've started, and this one has all types of kits in it that I bought. And the last one houses my knitting Swiffer and winder and mats and all that stuff. And the top one has sewing templates and stuff like that. So she's already put that out, and so I went and I thought this morning, because in my closet over here is where more of my fabric is, along with my sewing and cross stitch and all that stuff. And y'all, it's like the tundra in that closet, because it's got 2 outside walls, and I didn't want to go in there if I didn't have to. So I went into that drawer there and I started pulling out kits, and I kept thinking, because I needed like 2 yards, it's only 2 colors, I needed 2 yards of one, and the background color was 2 1/4 yards. And so a lot of it, I didn't have enough of one color. She said you could do it scrappy as long as it came up to that. And I know that I probably have that in a white, but I pulled out 2 things, and the one thing I'm not going to do because, or use, I'm going to show it to you because Mr. Jerry and I both like this one. So this was my first option. I was just going to do a red with a white, and that's the binding, because this is a kit that came with everything, and there's plenty on that one. But I bought that with this in mind right here. And I still would like to do this one. And this one would make a 68 by 74. Well, we both like those colors. We like that design, and I'm sorry for, I got my window right here, and it's really snowy out and bright, so you're just going to be washed out from here over. So let me turn like that. So I put that aside because I didn't want, you know, I still want to use that for that kit. And there's a couple other kits that I could have probably used, and then I found one that I wasn't overly particularly oh, it was one of those from the Sew, S-E-W, yeah, Brothers. It was before COVID. So, and it was wild fabrics and stuff. And once I got it, and I thought, ooh, I don't know if I like this. So, I'll post a picture afterwards of, I did go with that, and I had enough for as a large floral. And then the background is a cream background with polka dots in it. And they're all different colors that match that floral. Tiny polka dots. And so I decided I had enough of that. I had 2 yards and 1/8 of the floral, and I had 3 yards of the other one, of the polka dot. So there's plenty there. And then there's, it also came with 4 other 5/8 yards of stuff that match it. So I figured that could be the binding, or if I want to make it, so I want to add, you know, a little bit larger, I could do another border on it. But anyways, so I posted that picture in the group, hoping, I said, I'm bound and determined to shop my stash this year. This is my pick, and I hope that it works, because it's a mystery. So you don't know what it's going to look like at the end. And the gal who was running it, she hearted it. She says, it will be perfect. You have a great contrast, and that's what you needed. So, real. So I got that pulled. So the next step for that is, when I feel like it, I have to cut. I have to cut all that yarn, that fabric. She suggests that you starch it all first before you cut it. Yeah, I don't like starching, and y'all, I don't like ironing, and that means I gotta haul my iron out, but I will do it. I will lay it across, and I'll spray and starch it, because it does make it stiffer. And then it will give me directions on what to, because it starts out, you cut them in strips. She gives you how much the strips should be. Oh, did I all tell you this is free? She does this, and it's all free, and she keeps them under the files of the group, and you can go back and you can look and see what it's supposed to look like at the end, and they're all free, y'all. So, but you basically cut it into strips, and then you cut those strips into whatever she tells you, whether it's a square, and if it's a square, then, if you cut it again, and she tells you it should go in clue baggie number 1 or clue baggie number 6, or however many clues there are. And that's what I like about this, because when it starts, it's made so you could get it done and still watch the Super Bowl. I've never got one done in time to do that, because I can't set and sew for that long without hurting myself. So yeah, that would be the next step, is to get it starched and pressed, and then I'll have to cut it and just go down the line and cut and put them in baggies with whatever the clue is. And then when the clues drop out, they drop out usually like one every hour. And then, she'll tell you what clue 1, what you should be sewing together. And then she'll tell you what bag finished clue 1 should do. And they highly encourage you to post your progress. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to do. And I've been knitting on my colorwork sock. I'm on the second one, and I'm halfway through the colorwork, and so I've been working on that. But I think when I've done chit-chatting with y'all, that I will probably go and crochet a little bit. Who knows? I might not. On that corner-to-corner blanket. I'm already, I think I'm up to 27 rows out of the 57. Oh, y'all, the snow has just started. I don't know if I turn this, if you'll be able to see it. But probably not. But can you see that? We're supposed to, we're in the range that we could, they say up to 5 inches of snow. So, but, and if you don't have to go out, you shouldn't, because it is cold enough that the road commission has went by and dropped sand, because salt does not work until it gets 15 degrees, and we're not even near that. So, but anywho, I just wanted to come on, I guess, and chit chat with you for a minute so that I could get out this boo-hooey mood and just move forward. Yeah. I'm not for sure what lunch will be. I've been having salads. We had baked chicken on Sunday, and there was an extra chicken breast, and when we do that, then we shred it up, and then I have it in my salads, or put it in a sandwich, you know, do whatever with it. So there's, we both had salads yesterday, and I'll probably have another salad today, because I'm not a big sandwich eater. I've never been a big sandwich eater unless it's a wrap. I love wraps, and I should look into making my wraps. That's one thing I haven't done very much of. But yeah, I'm not bad. And if I do have a sandwich on our homemade bread, I only use one slice, and so because it's 3 points. So, but I can tell that it's snowing hard and it's getting brighter out, and I just feel like I'm washing right out. So but yeah, hopefully you all are doing well, and that you're doing better. And I'm gonna let you go, and I am going to work hard on getting a better attitude, and just brush myself off. Sometimes I think that there are days you can get right up, get on that scale and go, all right, whatever. And then there are other days that you need someone to help you pull you up, and you need someone to sit there and, as you stand up, brush all that off your back and give you a gentle reminder that you are doing the best that you can do. And this too will be a memory, and this too shall pass, and it's all right as long as we stand up and we just take one step forward and not take 2 steps back, because it'd be so easy to do that. So, but anywho, thanks again, my friends, for listening, and stay strong. We got this. I got this. You got this. Until I can see you again, thanks for listening to me, my friends. Hey friends, so this is the English muffins. They did rise, and they're going to look different than your store-bought, but they did rise. They still are crunchy, top and bottom. And then I split one, so they're soft on the inside, and I'll post a picture because Jerry and I tried one, and when he toasted it, and it's crunchy, soft, but it's like, I don't know, it was really good. So anyways, I just wanted to show you. I got 17 of them, so there's 16 left, and I definitely will be trying this again. So, but I just wanted to show you and what they look like. And once they get all cooled, I will split them, cut them in half, and then I will freeze all but 4 or 5 of them. And we'll have English muffins to enjoy every once in a while.